Welcome back into WKYT News. When you deck the halls this Christmas season, are you considering safety like cords and lights, potential fire dangers?
There's a lot to think about. Firefighter Jessica Bowman with the Lexington Fire Department is here with some very important tips this time of year. Thanks for joining us today.
Hi.
There are lots of things to consider. If you have a real Christmas tree, for instance, it can dry out and be a potential fire hazard in a hurry, right?
Right. So if your tradition is to use a live tree over an artificial one, our motto is fresh is best. So by that we mean it's better to spend a few extra dollars on a tree that you cut down yourself or you know was cut down that day, as opposed to one that's been cut down for several days. Because like you said, the more time that passes, the more dry that tree becomes and the more of a fire risk it becomes.
And sometimes you really don't know how long that
Right.
tree has been on the lot or when it was actually cut.
That's true. And you can actually check the freshness of a tree by looking at the tree needles. So bendy, flexy needles are what you're looking for. If they're dry or brittle, they're going to break off easily, and you don't want that.
Before you put the lights up, what do you think about then?
We encourage people to always be intentional about inspecting their holiday lights. And it's very simple, it doesn't take a lot of time, but you're looking for damage or fray that could lead to a fire at a later date.
All right, if you see on the package, connect up to 2 strings of lights or 3 strings of lights. That's the limit, right?
Right. We always recommend you go by the manufacturer's recommended guidelines, and that kind of ties into some of the common mistakes people make, which is connecting more than one extension cord to when they're stringing up their lights, and that can cause an overload can overload your circuits and cause a short.
Because certainly you do not want to be called out to a fire at this time of year. How's the toy program going also?
The toy program is in full swing right now, and if people want to donate toys, it's not too late. They can drop off a toy at any fire station in the city, or they can take it directly to our North Pole, which is at 442 Southland Drive. And also, if they're taking their kids out and looking for a good holiday display, they can swing by Station 20 on Harrodsburg Road, right across from Beaumont Center. The guys there do a really impressive display, and it's going every night through Christmas.
And they put it up the right way, I'm sure. I'm sure that one
They
is
put
safe.
it up the right way, and they have it to music and everything. It's pretty impressive.
All right, so a lot of fun. And again, that's out on Harrodsburg Road if people want to check that one out there at the station. Thank you for the good safety reminders, and Merry Christmas to everybody there. We know that this is an important time of year to have you all on duty out there.
Yes,
Thanks for being
thank you
here.
for having us.